Welcome to the AV Forum's review of Blazblue Cross-Tag Battle on the PS4. You can read the full written review by clicking the link in the description or the card top right of the video. The past few years have given us a slew of fantastic fighting games, but when even the highest profile crossover fighters, we're looking at you, Marvel vs. Capcom, have failed to leave their mark, does a lower tier franchise like Blazblue have a chance of throwing down with the big boys of the genre? The answer, helpfully, is a decisive maybe. Blazblue Cross-Tag Battle is a four-way crossover starring characters from Blazblue, Under Night in Birth, Persona 4 and Ruby in 2v2 tag battles. The mechanics of each of their home games largely ditched or simplified in favour of new, much simpler ones. Characters like Ruby Rose, built specifically for this engine, feel great with these streamlined commands, but some others miss valuable tools they previously had and lose a little something in the translation. It's not too much of a big deal in truth, but the changes to some of the more complex characters like Hazama might take a little getting used to for those for whom doing things the way they once were has become muscle memory. Core mechanics are fast paced and fun, the simplification of basic attacks and commands offset by a surprisingly deep tag system to ensure there's plenty of depth to explore with the combo system. It's a high damage fighter, and one or two solid combos is usually enough to see off one opponent, making it all the more important to pick the right moment to strike or risk losing a lot of health from a big punish. The tutorials are pretty comprehensive, covering fundamental systems, character-specific advice and practical applications of the more complex mechanics. Some time in the lab is definitely recommended when you start out, even if you're a fighting game veteran. For a seemingly simple fighter, there's actually quite a lot going on once you start exploring advanced options and techniques. One major issue we have with Cross-Tag Battle is its release model. The base game might be a mid-price release, but it comes with just 20 of a possible 40 fighters. The rest are available either as individual DLC packs or as part of an all-in-one deluxe version of the game at full price. Story mode takes the liberty of making you fight DLC characters even if you only own the base game, which just feels a bit crass. They're right there in the game, but you can't use them without paying a premium. And even if you do shell out, that only addresses that one issue. It doesn't solve the problem of the game being light on content in terms of modes as well. Once the brief stories are over, solo players only really have survival mode and single versus battles against the CPU to keep them busy. Multiplayer is great fun and the online suite is good, but more options would certainly be welcome. Fingers crossed for additions via updates in the future. As enjoyable as its fights can be, Cross-Tag Battle falls short of greatness due to a distinct lack of gameplay options and a questionable release model. Devout fans will likely lap up this crazy crossover, but those less invested won't struggle to find a more well-rounded fighting package elsewhere. We score Blazblue Cross-Tag Battle on the PS4 7 out of 10. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe for more game reviews like this coming soon. This video is produced by AV Forums, Europe's largest online home entertainment technology community for televisions, home cinema, hi-fi, movies and TV shows, tech and gadgets, and video gaming, plus completely free classified adverts. Thanks for watching.